Okay. Well, that was really enjoyable to get a chance to talk with some of you. It's a shame we didn't have more time to continue the discussion. It felt like we were just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me of when we did LCL 1 and 2, just that sense of community. Like, I met two people that I hadn't interacted with before, very interesting backgrounds. One was a librarian who was interested in adult education. The other one was a UX designer interested in getting into the education space. And we had a really good conversation for 20 minutes, and it was just great to make the connection. And so, yeah, it reminded me of that sense of, oh, there are all these great people out there. They're interested in similar things, and if sharing and working together, it's just really valuable.
And so it also highlights the global nature of the community also. In our breakout session, there were a couple people from the United States, but also some from India, a couple people from Italy, and also a real diversity of different types of things people were doing. A college student who had done helping kids learn programming through Scratch and was looking to understand more. His name was Paul, about different approaches for helping kids learn and different strategies, and that's what appealed to him. And Renee from Atlanta, who was interested more about online learning, he has 2 kids in immersion activities and wanted to see how could she make use of online learning, especially for language learning. And then in Italy, in addition to Adriana, who I already knew, got to meet Alessandro, who was doing a board game for helping people learn programming. So many people doing many different things.
I actually also had so Sandra was one of the participants in my group. She's also from Atlanta. So maybe Renee and Sandra can also connect.
For me, it was a big reunion time. James B. and Sherry were there, who've been helping make this round go, and Sherry really facilitated the conversation in a great way. And then it was a reunion with the people that I got to meet in Bologna.
Oh, wow.
So Giacomo, who it's his first time in LCL, and he was saying there's such a strong community there that he doesn't feel that community yet online.
Yeah.
And we're talking about she's very thoughtful about various reasons. Angela Sophia also joining, and she's part of that group there. Maria Beatrice was talking about these live events, and of course we felt it like today to reconnect. And Rafaela said though that she organized an hour of code in Tuscany for the first time in the public library, and even though she's not an educator, that she's been motivated by Adriano and others there to start doing that. So that was exciting to hear. But yeah, there was, and Sherry updating us on the work she's continuing to apply, the creative learning principles in her international development work, doing these learning labs. And so to me, it was great to hear what people are saying. And then also just to think about it came up again about the small teams, which, the spirals came up, which Eloisa and others were part of, and Adriano, and really made a dynamic group and trying to figure that out.
Maybe explain it, because some of the current people might not know about the spirals.
Yeah, so the first round of the course, Philip had arranged, it was a complex structure for getting all these small groups together. And the one group that really thrived, they named themselves the Spiral and invited others in. And that one really, I think it still sustains a lot of the momentum here, the people who are part of the Spirals. And so trying to figure out how to make, because that came up, could it be have some more small groups? But the magic of that, I think still trying to figure out how to make that happen, right?
Actually, I think the Spirals are LCL almost. Yeah. Like maybe we should have Spirals Italy, Spirals Brazil, Spirals. That could be the name of the group. Yeah, it was
named after the creative learning spiral, but the group really had a lot of energy and initiated a lot of the collaborations that happened online.
People are saying that they're meeting in Amsterdam as well in the chat. Maria has just posted. So.
But I also think the other thing that came up since you come up, the local, now the momentum in Italy and other people bringing other people in who aren't necessarily from technology or education background. Angela Sophia is a psychologist, but it's like connections with people locally. So how to really build, because there is nothing like collaborating in person too. So how do we help build those in-person collaborations, but then bring that momentum also into the LCL?
Yeah. Yeah, and so maybe we'll post a topic on the discussion forum. If you're not part of LCL this round, consider signing up for the emails or just going to the forum. You'll find the link on learn.media.mit.edu/LCL. And we'll post a topic there about maybe how to continue this energy and this sense of community in different ways going forward.
Yeah, we just love to hear your suggestions and to how we can continue to support for this community to make connections and to thrive.
Yeah, I think that's actually the right framing. Like, how can we support what other people, what this community wants to do? Because I think that's kind of the exciting space when groups start popping up all over the world. They come up with new ideas, and like, how can we help make that happen?
Okay. Well, it's been great getting a chance to connect with you, even if only briefly, and we look forward to reading more about the things you're doing online and hope to stay connected in many different ways. So I guess signing off for now. It's been great to...
Thank you.
No singing.
Yeah.